think a lot of times people have this misnomer that just because students or children grow up in a digital environment, that they're digitally literate. And just like students can't grow up in an environment with books all around them, and you expect them to learn how to read by themselves. The same thing is true of technology. I am Dr. Mark Sullivan. I serve as superintendent of Birmingham City Schools. I'm also a problem solver, a person who supports the education of poor children, particularly poor black and brown children, and I am a father. Our students are living in a world that is flatter and flatter. They're going to be competing against kids all around the world, and those students are being prepared. We need to be proactive and know that that is coming and really be intentional about making sure that our students can compete.
If 90% of all jobs today and then by 2030 require digital skills, we are woefully not meeting that. A third of all workers don't have digital skills that propel them and put them in a space for the jobs that they need to have access to. So this is a crisis. And you think about what the future of work and the future of our economy looks like, we have to solve that now.
The game that we're playing now is not just a digital divide, but it's a future divide. What we've learned is a space gives every single person in the school community, all the way from a little brother who walks in on like a family night to the principal and the grandparents who come, and certainly the kids and teachers. It gives every one of them something to rally around. Or what they may not realize is that they're not just rallying around a beautiful space, they're rallying around the future. They're rallying around change. To me, that's the make or break moment for these young people. It's less about, do you have access to an iPad? And it's more about, do you have access to a safe space and guidance around change?
EdFarm is poised to change the way students are engaged in learning, not only locally, but nationwide. These become pathways to careers and upskilling for adults when we plant these in communities across the nation. We're looking at multi-generational change through EdFarm spaces.
Spaces are hard because we've never built the same space twice, right? And there is no community that is just like the last community we served. It happens everywhere we build a space. The power structure flattens, and you have a principal learning beside a sixth grader because they're both learning about a future-focused skill that they have no exposure to.
We were a very traditional school system, and EdFarm has really taken us and pushed us into the new millennium. We are committed to working with this organization because we can see the benefits of it. And I'm sure that those same levels of success can be replicated in any district across the nation.
True community transformation requires investment. And EdFarm is the most empowering digital education partner for communities. Let's transform your community through an EdFarm space.
A single space.
Single space.
A single space.
A single space can transform an entire community.